on, guys? Welcome to Boost Book again, part 4 coming at everyone. And first, I just want to thank all of my subscribers and viewers. I cannot tell you how much I have been growing. I gained 500 subscribers last week, and that was a big goal of mine when I first started YouTube, was to get the 500 subs. And 1 week since then, I gained 52 in just 1 week, which is just incredible. I never expected for that to happen in 1 week, gaining over 50 subs. But yeah, keep it going, guys. Also, if you haven't already, follow my Instagram, which is showing up right now. So definitely hit that. I will put a link in the description as well, so make sure you follow me there. That way you get all of the updates and cool pictures of the car. So yeah, today we are doing a very important repair. I've been so excited to do it. It is the EGT sensors we are doing. Both of mine are bad. As you guys saw from other videos, I only have a regular OBD2 scanner, not a VCDS that'll tell me everything. But the speed shop I go to, he told me that the only thing coming up on the actual German computer reading system is both of my EGT sensors are bad. So instead of buying $500 worth of sensors, which are, it's 500 bucks for 2 sensors, EGT sensors, I'm gonna do this a little bit different, and I really hope it works because it only cost me 86 bucks, and I will definitely tell you guys more when we get started here. But yeah, guys, let's get started. Super excited. This will restore the car back to full boost, no sluggishness, and yeah, I'm just really stoked to do this. The first thing we're going to start doing is taking off the Y-pipe, all the plastics, kind of start moving everything out of the way. I know the EGT sensors are located in the back here, and the driver's side sensor is really difficult to get to, but I may not have to take the driver's side sensor off the way I'm doing this, so hopefully not. But hey, everything's a little harder than, you know, you think it's gonna be, so let's hit it, guys. Let's do it.
I ain't feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, with those gonna lift me up this time. You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me, am I reading something different from your eyes? See you for a moment, even hope that I can feel you. I see you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. I see you for a moment, even hope that I can feel you. I see you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you.
So we got the plastics off, we got the Y-pipe off, we got everything we needed off. Now, I'm a little puzzled, but not really. I see the 2 EGT sensors, but as I'm aware of, there should be a brown and a black one. There's 2 different ones. I know that they are the same thing, really. It's just that their casings are different so they can fit in there. Well, I have 2 black ones as far as I can see. You got one right here, black, and one right here. So I know to get those in, you had to modify the case a little bit. Like I said, since they're so expensive and they go out so much, I'm guessing he just got a good price or something, and just got 2 passenger side ones or driver side ones. I'm not sure which are supposed to be brown and which one's black, but yeah, let's get those taken out and see exactly what I can do. Let's do it, guys.
I see you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. I see you, for a moment, even hope that I can feel you.
Alright, guys, so there's 2 10mm bolts holding the EGT sensor in, 1 and 2. I already have 1 out. And the passenger side probe, as you can see, is down here. It's right down here. Right there. So we will be taking that passenger side one completely out, and then we will talk about what I'm doing exactly. And then we will see how I'm going to do the driver's side, and I think it's going to work. It'll make this job a whole lot easier, guys. So yeah, let's keep going. Everything's going smoothly so far, but gotta watch what I say, right?
We got a good thing going. why we gotta feel amplified. Staying till the morning, countless hours spending by your side. You look at me, I'm soaring, seeing all the truth behind your eyes.
Alright guys, so that probe on the bottom, that it was just really hard to get off because it was really tight and in a really tight spot, and I just didn't have enough leverage and I couldn't fit a bigger, like my bigger breaker bar in, so I had to fab something up. So what I did was I took the wrench and but the problem I ran into initially was, here's my smaller breaker bar pipe. Obviously this side of the wrench couldn't fit in there, so I had to cut it off. It's an old wrench, luckily, have plenty of them. Had to cut it off so I could fit it in there, and then just got it enough room in there. I had to unplug a couple wires and a couple plugs there, as you guys can see, so I didn't break anything when I was breaking the bolt or the nut loose, and it worked. So it took a little while just to think of something up. So far that was the most trouble I had. So let's keep moving forward now. Let's get that passenger side EGT sensor off. Alright guys, so we have our passenger side EGT sensor off. As you can see, the probe's on the bottom. We're going to clean everything up a little bit. Let's take this downstairs on the workshop and let's talk a little bit more. Really, this was easy to get out. If the probe wasn't, you know, really tight and stuck, I bet this is original. This really was an easy job, at least for the passenger side. So let's go ahead and get downstairs and let's get started on the next thing, and that is fixing this thing. We'll get started talking about that as well. Alright guys, we are down in the workshop now. Hopefully the lighting is okay. But as you can see, we have our EGT sensor here, the passenger side, and you see the board in there, and then the probe's back there. And that probe is almost indestructible. I hear that's never the issue, and what I do hear is the boards are the issue. So what I did, I found, just after some research, I found a guy in Poland that will send you a new board that you just resolder in place. 40 bucks each. If this works, that's going to be a whole lot better than 500 bucks for 2 new sensor, guys. And hopefully it does work. So let's get to work. We're going to take out all this jelly in here, all this goo and grossness, and then resolder these back into there, clean this up, and install this one back in. Let's do it. Alright guys, get this old board out of here. So next thing we're going to do is just remove all of this gross goo in here that does absolutely nothing, and then we will install the new board, guys. Okay guys, we got the board in, and this was not a quick process. This took quite a while just to make sure I got it perfect, and I hope it is perfect. I'm going to lay a little bit more of solder on top of the leads and connections, and I really hope that I soldered it in well. I definitely think I did, but soldering wires that close together is not easy, and in such small tight spaces. So yeah, let's do this, then close it up, seal it up, and get it back on the car and go to the next one. Alright guys, the passenger side EGT sensor is back into place, as you guys can see. So what we're going to do now, instead of taking out the driver side EGT like completely out, we're going to loosen it up and pull it on top of the block. Hopefully there's enough room. I see quite a bit of room to pull it up, or like quite a bit of slack on the wire to pull it up, and I am going to try to do everything I just did down in my workshop on top of the block, so that way I don't have to go under the car and, you know, hassle around trying to get it out. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see what happens. All right, so just like I had planned, I could pull it up on the top of the manifold here and do what I did down on my workbench, just on the engine. So let's try to do it. It'll definitely be a little bit of a pain here, and I'll definitely have to take some brace considering I'm gonna have to bend over the entire time I'm doing this. But hey, let's do it. I'll point out to you guys that on one of the 10mm bolts that unbolt the EGT sensor, there is a ground that goes there. So I actually broke the metal part of the ground, the contact, when I took it off. So just make sure you're careful, and you're gonna have to use a wrench and a ratchet to get it off. I just spun it with the ratchet and it just twisted everything and broke off. So I put the new one back on and it's all set to go, so I'm going to start working on that EGT sensor now and getting that going. Alright guys, so I am quickly running out of daylight here, but as you can see, I have the board in. It is perfectly soldered in there. Alright, so I just went in the garage quick so you guys could see me. So how am I going to know, besides taking this for a ride, and it shouldn't feel sluggish, as sluggish anymore, even though it wasn't sluggish before. It should feel like a decently more powerful, considering it's going to go from a lower amount of boost to the 10 pounds that's supposed to be at. I am going to take the camera with me to Ian's Speed Shop, which is, he is amazing with Audis and Volkswagens. And we are going to go in the car. I'm going to put the dash cam up facing us, and we're going to take live readings of the car, driving around, seeing what the boost is at, seeing if the EGT sensor codes are gone. It's going to be an awesome video, and that will be coming probably Friday for you guys. This video, it's Wednesday right now. I'm going to have it uploaded for Thursday. So it is awesome, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna go put the car back together. Keep supporting. I can't thank you guys enough again. I know I keep saying that, but you know, I'm very humbled by the whole thing that's going on with you guys helping me out so much. Alright guys, have an awesome day now. Have an awesome night whenever you guys are watching this. I'll see you all next time.